Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FSL. fi- Um,
FSL Valorant Open
yeah,
5.
number 5. We are down to the upper bracket finals, and it's going to be none other than Affinity Esports versus
TiAMAT,
yeah, and Philippines versus
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, right? Or Vietnam, Philippines versus Vietnam. So, yeah, the plays are actually set and ready, and right now drafting the agents in. Yeah, which is I'm still very happy that this is here. This
It
specific
looks really
layout.
pretty, doesn't it? Plus
Yes.
the fact that you can see the map.
Choose your
B-
agent.
Initially, I thought it was this production. It's like they made this.
Oh,
That's what I thought. I was like, wow, you guys made this. Wow.
wow.
It's like, damn, you guys made it look so cool.
But no, it's Riot.
Yeah, shout out to Riot for finally, we can see progress being
Yeah,
made.
right? Like
I love it.
when custom UIs are able to be deployed as well. That'll be really cool to look at.
Mhm.
But of course, these two teams, if we take a look at the brackets, they are the two teams that have basically steamrolled their opposing teams to
Yeah.
get to this stage. Right? It's been 13-1, 13-2, something like that,
Yeah.
to be able to get to this spot. So they're fighting to be able to make it into the playoffs tomorrow. Losing team will proceed into the lower bracket finals, which then they will then fight for their chance to play in the playoffs tomorrow.
Exactly.
So it's now or never. I mean, our Affinity Esports going to be the Rasengan to TiAMAT's Chidori or something else?
Nice try though.
I'll see myself out.
But yeah, we do have another DC yet again as well. Valorant crash.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Man, a lot of technical issues today, huh?
Yeah, a lot of technical. We have a lot of technical difficulties coming up from Affinity Esports today.
Not quite sure what happened there, but
Yeah.
hopefully it gets fixed soon enough. In the meantime, once more, let's shout out to our lovely sponsors. We've got Dreamcore.
Actually, no, it wasn't Affinity. It was Vanilla, right?
Yeah, that was from the
Yeah,
earlier
well, yeah.
games. But yeah, sponsors.
Sponsors, yeah.
Dreamcore.
Sponsors: Dreamcore, Yahoo, Super Solid, and Intel.
That's right.
Shout outs to those four.
I mean, it is Black Friday. I think Cyber Monday's coming up. I'm not. Is that just a Singapore thing?
No. It's a global thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's no better time if you're looking to purchase products, consumer electronics, or just computer components, or maybe just computers, maybe just monitors. This is your time to there's huge sales, huge discounts. It's now or never, just like for these teams. You want to buy up on possibly a brand new, sparkling 144 hertz monitor. Just check out Super Solid. If you want to get a nice pre-built computer, check out Dreamcore. If you want a processor, check out Intel.
The composition wise, you can look closely on the side of TiAMAT, the double flash composition, and also you have the races. She's coming in, only one flash in the utility belt tier for Moonstar, so that's pretty much it for him. I mean her. But Kasi gets a pick off. Catherine takes one more down as well. It's gonna be a 2-on-2 situation.
Spike planted.
It's all up to Chidori and the only player. Chidori's just going to play it over by a main instead. That shock dart should have revealed
Now they
their
should know that
location.
both of them coming from short. Since the boom bot is there, the turret has been popped down in there as well. So
One
both of them
player
are from short.
standing.
Oh no, Shuttle! And now Yaya just chimes in with one more headshot. Chidori falls.
Yeah.
This is going to be the pistol round one over to Affinity. Affinity has been doing really well
No, you don't deserve my
Affinity has been
attentions.
actually doing pretty well. That's true.
throughout the entire day. I mean, yeah, they have a really strong agent composition, but this time the dual flashes from TiAMAT has enabled them to open up the sights, but coming in with a retake. I don't know quite what happened back there in that firefight.
I think it's probably because, in the first few rounds, you don't really have a lot of utilities, especially when it comes to Breach. You have to buy a lot of utilities, right? A lot of money is involved, and I do believe the actually Moonstar actually brought up the a ghost as well, so
Placing
she
swamp grenade.
didn't have that much
Placing
utilities on the
swamp
belt.
grenade.
Quite true.
Yeah,
So
only
coming
one
in-
flash and one explosion, so that's it.
So making use of this single flash. How's she gonna do it? Looks like Phoenix should be the one to start things up. We have a fault line as well as a hot hand, so just stop the push coming in from spawn. Meanwhile, they're making their way all the way into B site. It's been opened up. Spike should go down pretty soon as long as they take Yaya down. And this will be the entirety of B side opened up. But looking at the health pool of the players
Yeah.
on TiAMAT,
Spike planted.
So low.
really, really low. Nice recon ball that falls right in front of Catherine's feet. And now it's going to be all retakes. Ooh, McCasey, though, comes in with a flank from B main. Chidori gets taken out. Now it's all up to the low red health players. But the bullets spraying all over the place will just wipe them out completely. 2-0 for Affinity Esports here.
Yeah, this composition coming up from the side of TiAMAT is all based on how much utility you have left, the abilities that you have left on your belt. And you can tell earlier on still, Moonsa only had one flash, and you couldn't really do much after the bomb has been planted. So you definitely need to be able to buy as many flashes as possible, and right now still opting out for the Sheriff instead. So this is where, you know, things get a little bit dicey, because you try to figure out whether you want to focus on damage, you want to be the one getting the kills, or you want to help your teammates. Maybe Musa's actually the fragger here, but Mikasi getting a straight up double kill.
Oh, wow.
Utilizing the dismiss, we'll get one more.
Oh.
Utilizing this dismiss, will be able to run away
Just
one more
going
time.
for it.
Going for the fifth one. It is going to be an ace from Mikasi yet again as well. Beautifully done.
That was just classic fragging out,
Eco fragger.
repositioning. Yeah. But she landed headshots as well, and just using the dismiss at the right time, using it perfectly to gather information, hide back, reposition herself, peek again. Absolutely perfect. I mean, just look at this replay. Brought to you by Intel, of course. But yeah, really, really well played by Mikasi. 3-0 is the score. Let's see if TiAMAT will be able to switch things up a bit. This time with rifles.
Wow, this mid push is super ambitious. Oh, okay. Maybe they figure out, you know what, maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't push through them in smoke, which is the better idea. Oh, he's really close. He knows that someone's coming through mid. B-Link. Reina.
This time denying Mikasi any pleasure whatsoever. Chidori comes in with another 2 of her own as well, turning it into a 4v2. Make that a 4v1.
Spike planted.
And now it's all up to Liz Chan. She does have an Odin though. She has that intel. She knows there's another one over by Hell. She's trying to find the shot. Gonna back off to reload just by a bit. She knows that she has to watch her back because she's the last one alive. Aldro comes in. She gets tagged. They know that she's there. They're just trying to find the perfect opportunity. Even just by time.
Whoa.
That's going to be that. Chidori comes in as soon as she tried to go for that Vandal. Very well played.
And Chidori got 4 kills in that specific round. Now Chidori has the ultimate up. The Hunter's Fury is up here for the silver player. Into the shadows as well. Up for Liz on the side of TiAMAT. So there's 2 Liz. There's actually 1 Liz on TiAMAT and 1 Liz on Affinity Esports. I'm gonna be honest with you, Moonstar, if they want to play, you know, in this composition, Moonstar needs to focus more on buying the utilities rather than buying, you know, the guns and stuff. Especially throughout the first few rounds of each side. It's really, really important that she focuses on the utility.
Quite true. And I'm quite surprised that there isn't a single jet on either side as well, but opting out to go with the Raze instead. A lot of explosive power. A recon bolt. Looks like it got denied though.
Catherine took a lot of damage through the walls there.
A lot of damage. So that they know that there's someone right over by B Market. They're just trying to bait out. Now they know that Catherine is there. Very well played. Owl Drone susses out intel. They know Catherine's right behind that wall. Gets tagged as well. Complete wall bang. Ultimately denied. And now it's just Affinity trying to hold off the push. Looks like TiAMAT wants to make their way into A site though.
They're gonna be able to do so very easily, actually.
Yeah,
No contest whatsoever. I think they're gonna wait for the retake. And that's exactly what you should do, especially when you know that your Killjoy is not gonna be able to do much. No utilities coming up on the Killjoy. No nades, no nothing. So they have to play for the retake.
Their utility was entirely spent. Moonstar just delaying the push even further. Aftershock, flashbang. Make sure that they can't push them. Even if they do, they're going to do so blinded. Picks up 2. Now they know the remaining members are all over by Heaven. Just wallbang for good measure. Trying to keep her there. Buying time. Now goes in for the flank. Doesn't even need to break the glass just yet. Oh boy, Liz-chan, what can you do? She falls, and that's going to be 3-2. TiAMAT starting to mount a comeback.
Yeah, economy-wise as well, they're very, very comfortable at this point.
Not just economy. I mean, take a look at the ultimates. They got 4 out of 5 members with ultimates. This could definitely make a very, very big push. Not even just a push, you know, after planting the spike, locking it out.
Yeah, the 4th round definitely made a big change in their economy. And right now, look at Chidori, a lot of money on her bank as well.
Now that Moonstar has that money rolling in, she can purchase all the flashbangs that she wants, all the aftershocks, all the fault lines. Well, you don't have to purchase fault line, but anyway. It's going to be sort of a push into A, trying to get the Killjoy taken out. Aftershock keeps her onto the other corner. This will be Mayuri taken down. They make their run to the site. Ooh, but Catherine with the pistol still able to take Moonstar down.
Take flight.
That's a little bit of firepower lost. A little bit costly if you ask me, but still, they should be able to get the spike planted, or at least rotate onto the other side. Taking a look, though.
For an eco round, this is extremely good here for Affinity Esports. The fact that they're still trying to push on towards this side is questionable, I would say, coming out from TiAMAT. They can definitely just take the bomb and rotate back towards B or something like that. They still have a lot of time as well. So, I mean
oh, Liz.
Yeah. I guess that's why. They knew that the rotations were coming in, the flanks from the Omen coming through. Results will be able to finish up the last 2 players on Affinity Esports. And yeah, 3-3 right now, even Stevens.
Even Steven. And TiAMAT just doing such a good job. I think Affinity, they're having a little bit of trouble holding out the sites. You know, there have been leaks here and there as well. As the lone Killjoy Mayuri was unable to stop them from pushing through.
Shadows traveling.
And now Mikasi's trying to repeat the ace that she had. It's not going to happen this time though, because they have a full buy.
Oh, Moonstar's all alone. See, I don't really know if this is a good idea for Moonstar to actually go alone when she has a lot of utilities in her belt.
Usually what you want to do with the flashes is to enable your teammates to be able to push in through so that the timing is so precise. If you can get it at the opportune moment, the one shot, one opportunity, go right through. Of course, you can flash for yourself as well, but when you're enabled by a teammate, that's just extra firepower. You can go in for refrag as well. This time, Liz-chan will be the one to fall. A side has been opened up. Moonstar goes in to peek even further. Ultimately gets shut down on Mikasi. But this is Pi shutting Catherine down with a flank.
You should run.
Deploying drone.
Killjoy has utilized her ultimate, so this is going to be a great opportunity for Affinity to just go for this retake here.
Fire in the hole! Impeccable kill.
Yeah, he gets a kill.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, gets taken out. And Rizzo's going to be able to finish up Mayuri as well. So, yeah, that happened.
That happened.
Yeah.
It was kind of, I was a little bit confused as to what was happening. It was a very disorganized firefight.
Very disorganized firefight. What I think happened was the Killjoy ultimate, I felt like could have actually been utilized way earlier. The moment he popped down the Killjoy ultimate after the post plant, you usually tend to see the enemy team playing a little bit more aggressive rather than trying to hide or like trying to like figure out where to go. So yeah, that kind of like when you plant the bomb, you have to tell your enemy and your teammate as well. When you plant the Killjoy ultimate, you have to let your enemies know, opponents know, your teammates know that yo, I'm popping down my ultimate here. As I say that, look at all this is happening here right now. They're playing really aggressive on the eco round. They know the eco rounds are gonna play a little bit more aggressive, but the Breach ultimate does not get anyone at all, and they know exactly where the spike is at the moment. And this is very detrimental on the side of Affinity Esports that they play this really, really well. Because they are down by 1 point here. I will be able to get a kill. And start popping the explosives. Let's have the fault line and one. Oh, they know exactly where they can shoot to the walls. And this is an exceptional round here from Affinity Esports. Played this really, really well so far. But Lizzo does have the Vandal though. Does have Paranoia.
1v2, what's she gonna do? They have the perfect crossfire angle set up though. She's gonna walk right into the stinger of Liz Chan, and that's gonna be a thrifty round victory for Affinity Esports.
Yeah, well, that was actually really, really good. There was an eco round from Affinity Esports. Brought up specifically maybe the Frenzy and a couple of other guns as well. And that was a very good eco round. Look at that. Look at the economy here coming from both teams.
Yeah, I think the aggressive push down onto B main just really caught, well, A main, caught TiAMAT off guard. Yeah. And of course, Moonstar with the Rolling Thunder was a little bit misplayed, I think. It didn't hit anyone, and of course the spike was dropped as well, and she got tagged through the wall, flicked over onto the other side thinking that there was someone over by spawn.
That arrow is going to be able to find out 3 members there, so they definitely know that the A side is ended. This also allows them to figure out whether they want to push it because they know that no one's here.
They know that no one is there.
They can rotate here, they can flank out.
Yeah. Oh, but look at that though. Moonstar and Luxotto just able to take the fight over to Affinity. This time though, Mikasi trying to put a wrench in the... Okay, this is going to be huge. They still should be able to get the plant down, however, and it looks like Liz Chan falls in the end. So Mikasi, 1v3 scenario now with the single Leer in hand, as well as a Phantom. Might just collide into Luxotto though. Gets the headshot. Uh-oh. Dismissed just in time. Gets to check the back. Omelette with the perfect flank through glass. Now gets the headshot, and that's going to be TiAMAT looking at a 5-4.
That is a very interesting choice of... you know what? I'm not going to question
that was, yeah.
those decisions. But I felt like Mikasi had so much potential to actually carry that round, especially when you have a Phantom and an Empress. And I do believe she still has a couple, maybe like a flash.
I think she had one Leer,
one Leer left. So yeah, unfortunate, very unfortunate. 4-5 right now to score.
Even, right? It's been going back and forth. These two teams showing what they're made of. Very, very impressive.
But economy definitely still in favor of TiAMAT though.
Here comes Turret. Now they know the rotates are sounding off. They're all going over onto B side. Moonstar trying to open up the site. Oh, Showstopper has been activated as well. They're looking to do so much damage, but look at this. Catherine just hiding by logs, getting taken out by Pai now. Mayuri trying to mount a retake. Doing a lot of damage with the Stinger. Lockdown has been activated. Now she picks up a Vandal. This is suddenly looking very doable.
Yeah, all they got to do is wait.
Detain coming in.
One enemy remaining.
There you go. That's how you do a retake with a Killjoy ultimate. You make sure you get as much angle as possible, covering up the whole entire site, especially when you plant on B, and you know they have an ultimate, a Killjoy ultimate.
Oh yeah.
B is a really hard bomb to place to plant.
There was, I mean, I would say virtually nothing that TiAMAT could do back there. I mean, they had to push. They had to either take the frags or shut the lockdown out, but you know, it was planted in such a perfect spot. That was very well played by Mayuri back there. So now taking the score 5-5. Who's going to take the next round? It's been so even. These two teams, both Vietnamese and Filipino players, showing what they're made of. Looks to be another push down onto A main. Although I have to say, Luxado has been doing such a good job lurking. And now it looks like early smoke goes out, clearing out the wine corner. Yeah, though. This is a lot of intel, so she knows that there isn't a single player by mid, but look at Luxado. Still really early in the round to tell. Luxado finds Catherine, finds Makasi. That's a top fragger taken out. Oh! Neglecting to check the corner. Now comes the paranoia. She will find Yeya, and now Mayuri's the last one alive. Without utility, what can she do?
They know that the Killjoy's in
Spike
B,
planted.
so going for the B rush isn't really smart, I would say, but timing. Now this is gonna be the last round of the first half.
Last round before the half.
Is it gonna be a 5? Is it gonna be a 5-6, or is it going to be a 6-6? And basically, it's gonna be, you know, if it's a 6-6, it's basically the same.
Yeah.
6-6, 5-6. I mean a 5-7, basically the same, right? Maybe.
Possibly, although you could also say now when Mayuri switches Affinity, when they switch on over onto attack, they have the Killjoy. Killjoy on attack can be a little bit difficult to deal with.
Yeah, you can actually. Killjoy on attack is really strong because the tower is just so much work.
Oh.
Moonstar, that's
They got distracted by the recon vault that they
Yeah.
wanted to shoot down. And you can see just a lot of alt orbs being collected on the side of TiAMAT. And Luxado once more lurking. She's such a ninja. Hiding in these spots that you don't expect. Now, Mikasi gets taken out by Omelette. And once more, she's just hovering over by mid. If anyone tries to rotate a single foot out of place, and she will be the one to catch you off.
Shadows.
Rest of the team, though, trying to mount an offensive push over onto A. Here it comes, off your feet. Hunter's Fury, every single ultimate being deployed. Lis Chan gets taken out. They know that someone is over by Hell, and Yeya will be able to receive Pai, but Moonstar trades it off. Catherine finds a headshot, but 2v3 scenario. How does she make this happen? She uses the From the Shadows. Finds her way over onto A main. Chidori trying to stop her from going through. The rest of the team should be dealing with Mayuri, but as I say that, oh, she neglects to check wine. I thought she knew that Chidori was there because of the silver dart. Now 1v2, and Moonstar just seals the deal, 7-5. TiAMAT.
That was
a very good job.
That was such
Switching
a great play there
sides.
from Chidori. Understood that the Omen did not cancel the TP, so did not cancel the ultimate, so definitely the Omen was coming from behind. Also, the timing of that recon bolt was so smart. The fact that the recon bolt would manage to find out exactly where the Omen was made it a lot easier for Chidori to just push through.
Absolutely well played by TiAMAT. I mean, it's not just Chidori. I mean, she's a great Sova, hiding over by Wine. But man, I have to say, just Luxado, she's such a great lurker. Every single time, she's separated from her team, but she lurks at these exact positions where she knows Affinity is going to try to rotate through. And as soon as they do that, she's the one to take them down.
Not really sure what's going on here.
Could be looking at a tactical timeout right here just to reassess their options. We don't know exactly what's going on, but in the meantime, taking a look at the score once more, TiAMAT has been doing a very good job. So looks like it's going to be a little break, but TiAMAT just wow. Chidori, Luxado, Pai as well. I mean, what more can we say? They have the flashes as well from Moonstar.
I mean, to be fair, I felt like just the flashes alone made such a big difference for TiAMAT to get those entry kills. It just made it so much easier for them
Exactly.
to
It's
enter.
it's not just entry as well. I mean, now that they're on defense,
Yeah.
they can just opt to play retakes. They don't have to fully commit to defending a site. Just let them get the plan. And as soon as, while they're trying to get the spike planted, we start going in with a retake. Stop them from getting the spike planted.
Exactly.
So it's a lot of back and forth, but TiAMAT are starting to figure out how Affinity plays. And this is what Valorant is all about. I mean, yeah, we've talked about agent compositions, we've talked about skill, crosshair placements, and gun mechanics, but it's also learning to improvise and adapt and ultimately overcoming your opponent's strategies. And this is what TiAMAT are doing.
Interesting to note that this is an eco round and it's the first round of the other half. They are playing mid, which you rarely see. Usually you'll just see them rushing towards A or like B. But yeah, they're playing super passive here, which it's understandable.
Yeah, they only have Arena to rely on for her flashes. Mikasi only has a single leer. Owl Drone should be able to spot out at least a single member.
That's a great place on the hot hands. That's going to slow their pushes down, and now it's going to allow their teammates to rotate really fast as well.
Yeah, you can see all the rotates are coming through. And this push should be nullified in a matter of seconds.
Oh no, where'd you looking?
Lisano! Trying to do a little bit more damage, but meanwhile, Chidori and Moonstar will be chiming in with kills of their own. 2v2 scenario here. Nice shock dart, and walks right into. Hello, yeah! She's right next to you. Oh no.
No, she probably thought that was a teammate. Most probably. There's no way you're not gonna. Yeah, I probably thought it was a teammate. But yeah, it's gonna be 8-5 right now.
Oh,
Chidori's like standing still, like, what happened? Maybe just lagged. Maybe. I'm not really sure.
Oh no. That was very big. I mean, I guess you could mistake that for a teammate, but with the outline, it's red and green. But
maybe her outline is different.
Maybe
her outline is like yellow or something.
But there are people who use the yellow.
Yeah. Purple. A lot of people use purple because it's cool.
Purples?
Yeah, they just want to be different. You know? I mean, yeah, some people are like legally colorblind or whatever.
True. And, the other thing is,
they just
what
want to be
stands
cool.
out to your eyes?
No, they just want to be cool.
All right, we're all snowflakes in one way or another.
Look at me. My thing is so different. I'm so hip.
I mean, that's why we've got skins. Everyone wants to be special.
Well, what if everyone has the skins?
We're all special.
The thing is that you can buy the skins. I want skins that I earn.
Yeah. That's what I love as well.
And I'm not talking about the battle pass skins, man. I'm talking about skins that I earned through hard work.
Through hard work, say you get 100 headshots and then you get this skin.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
they kind of have that in the form of the golden is it Phoenix and not Phoenix, Phantom and Vandal player card that is the one that you get after reaching level 50 of the battle pass. It's just like extra grinding.
I don't want that. I want a golden Vandal.
A golden Vandal.
Yeah, a golden Vandal skin for like playing for like a certain amount of hours or something like that on this specific gun. Like basically like Call of Duty.
But yeah, it's a nice little statement, right? Like you can say, I earned this. I have this.
Yeah.
You don't, because I have enough skill to grind this many kills.
Yeah. Like or maybe you can only earn it and you can only hold onto it if you have a certain KD ratio.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And then if you lose the KD ratio in your career, you lose the gun.
You lose the gun. I miss those days of gaming. But
man, hire us. We give great ideas.
Great ideas. But at the same time, you could argue that the casual community might not have that chance. And
this is super casual. If you're casual, why would you care about like?
If you're a casual player, you're unable to maintain that kill death ratio. Then
look, if you're casual enough and you have money, just buy this skins. I would assume most casual players have money to buy a skin, so
Well,
I'm just assuming right now.
either way, what I want to say is we're all special. Why not, you know? Everyone can have whatever color you want. I mean, we got cyan crosshairs, we got yellow crosshairs, we got red
The
crosshairs.
purple cross there.
Oh, purple crosshair.
This purple, pink. This pink. I like pink.
Magenta. I don't know.
That might be magenta. You're right. You got cyan. You got turquoise. You got green. You got white. And a titanium white.
Titanium white. We got phthalo blue. No mistakes, just happy
Shadow
accidents.
black.
Shadow
Wait, this
black.
is red.
Yeah, this is
How do you even
straight up
see
red.
this? It's so difficult. If it's red, it's like super difficult.
Personal preference. But this is looking to be TiAMAT's game pretty so far.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially after the first round.
It's a lot of just well-executed pushes and also a little bit of misplays on both sides here and there. Looks like we're just looking at another little break. I think one of the players needs to sort something out. But so far, like once again, this has been the FSL Valorant Open number 5. Brought to you by Dreamcore, Super Solid, Yahoo, as well as Intel.
Yep, Perino. And just to clarify that this is the upper brackets final.
Upper bracket finals.
So
Whoever loses this goes on into the lower bracket finals.
yes.
You know, that's something like I try not to say losers bracket because it just sounds like, oh, you're a loser.
And you
You're
say
in the
lower
loser
brackets.
yeah, we say lower brackets.
Yeah, lower brackets. Lower brackets, upper brackets. You don't say winners. I mean, some people actually use winner brackets,
yeah,
upper brackets, but it just
I
sounds
just
nicer
prefer-
if it's
it
upper
sounds
and lower
nicer.
brackets. Yeah.
This is, of course, only the B group. There are, I believe, 4 groups in total, A, B, C, and D. And they're all happening all across the other FSL
Yeah.
Valorant streams. And, varying languages as well. You are Indonesian, Thai. And this is why FSL has a lot to offer. Once again, like the FSL FPS Facebook page for more. Also, join the Discord if you'd like to participate, right? If you're a female gamer. Here goes, the round has started. And look at the positioning from Luxotl. She is such a strong lurker. Omelet finds one. It's a single headshot.
All these flashes.
Perfect curveball right in to Affinity's faces. Right click to your face, takes him down. But you know what? You're left with Liz Chan, who only has a frenzy. Luxotl just comes right in, goes in with a drive-by, pops a single bullet into her face, and that's going to be 9-5 in favor of TiAMAT.
And TiAMAT are playing really aggressive in this match, especially during these eco rounds. And right now they have guns up at least. I think only for a couple of them. They're not gonna buy everything out just yet. They're gonna save up some money maybe for the next rounds. But I feel like in this kind of situations, you might just buy out. There you go. Yeah, just buy out. It's perfectly fine.
Buy out,
Let's flush them
come in, frag out, and hopefully live to see another day. But
And-
so far, Luxotl, just look at her. Mid is her playground.
I mean, she's
She's-
playing Omen, so definitely one of
Cover
less
going
plays to
out.
actually play mid is Omen.
Meanwhile, it looks like there are a couple of firefights happening out, sounding off through A main as Affinity tries to find their way onto a single bomb site. They do push through mid, though. The ones we see will be Luxotl. They can take her out. That's one less player to worry about. Looks like they're just going straight through with an A-split push, however.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Omelet's doing such a good job with this the hot hands.
Oh, yeah.
The timing of the hot hands is just so
The
crucial.
curveball as well. I
Yeah.
mean, just perfect flashes. Oh, look at that. Headshot, second kill. Now swap on over to the other side.
Oh my
Curveball in
God.
again. They're blinded. They can't see anything.
And now she gets another hot hands to heal herself back up. So Yeah, she's been doing such a great job
Oh,
at just slowing down the pushes
Look
here.
at that. The recon ball
30
right
seconds
through A
left.
main. They know
Yeah.
where McCasey is. They're just trying to keep her there. She gets the overheal though, so this could actually be detrimental over onto TiAMAT if McCasey plays her cards right. She has a single Lear, 15 seconds
Nah,
left. She
she's
has
not
to
gonna-
make a play,
No,
but
she's gonna save the
10
gun.
seconds left.
all right.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of money as well for the next round, so might as well just save the gun.
But, you know, with the new patch, if you save after, as an attacker without the spike planted, I think you,
I think that 3 rounds in a low if you lose, right? Oh, if you
yeah. I think your economy is, if you're alive, you only get 1,000 credits instead of the full
yeah,
round loss bonus.
so you can't save that much. There
Can't
you
save
go.
that much. She goes in with a
1,000.
heavy armor buy
Yeah.
instead. And the score is looking very, very gloomy for the side of Affinity Esports. 10-5, 5-round difference.
And also knowing this time, since they can't really buy out, you know, they have no choice but to kind of eco this round as well.
Looks like there might be an issue with Catherine as well. She is
Oh no, she's coming back. She's gonna buy.
a little bit late.
Forgot about
Yeah,
Oh,
she was holding on
no.
to 7,600 credits.
Oh no.
So Affinity Esports really need to tighten up their laces here. Going in through the D main. Boombot goes off, gets shot out by, I believe that's Pi. So they know that they're practically all around there. Here comes the rotates as well.
Probably waiting for the recon bolt to come through.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Neat little shock dart. Unfortunately goes in a little bit too deep. Here comes Omelette with the flashes once more. A perfect run it back. She knows that they're all there. Perfect vision as well.
Careful now. No charges left.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hot Hands does find one though, so that's an even trade on both sides. 3 versus 3. Affinity looking to rotate over onto the other side. Catherine has connection issues, so in fact it's actually going to be a 2v3.
Definitely still
30
doable here
seconds
for
left.
Affinity Esports. They have 30 seconds left as well. And Moonstar really close to the ultimate. Just one more kill, be able to get the Rolling Thunder.
Oh man, this perfect position as soon as they go in for the spike plant. Oh, a little bit of an
seconds
early
left.
peek, and this will be Liz Chan denying her the frag. She goes in for the spike plant. 1v2, very doable.
One
Ooh.
enemy remaining.
But Pi peeks just at the right time through the door, gets her down.
But they don't know. They don't know that Catherine is EFK.
Oh, but they can still stick it, right? I mean, they have the man advantage.
Yeah.
So this is TiAMAT, 11-5.
We're probably going to have to pause it again.
Quite likely. Apologies for that, our dear viewers. Technical issues. A lot of technical issues today, back and forth. You know, this is because they're not using Dreamcore PCs.
Are you going all out today, man?
Yeah, I'm getting my worth as a caster, plugging all the sponsors. Anyone else in the chat want a shout out or something?
Yeah. Chat, what are the sponsors we have currently right now for this stream? Type it in the comment
Let's
section down below.
test our chat.
Yeah, test our chat. What are the sponsors, chat? Let us know. We just want to know.
But of course, I mean, who are we rooting for here? So far, we've been following Affinity Esports throughout the day. We've seen them
Yeah.
just performing really well against the other teams. But unfortunately here against TiAMAT, TiAMAT are starting to prove that they are the better team. The
If-
6-round lead?
If I'm not mistaken, there was one series, like, which I'm not really sure which season. It was TiAMAT that really performed really well in that tournament. I'm not really sure which one it was. Can't really recall correctly. It made it to the playoffs or something like that.
Oh yeah, it might have been one of the previous FSL Valorant Opens. TiAMAT did show a lot.
Yep.
But, you know, so did Affinity Esports under the name of Anbu Babes. I mean, they have been making it into playoffs consistently. Just that this time, they're having a little bit of trouble, as well as the technical issues aren't helping them at all as well. So just trying to get that sorted out. once they have the full 5-man team, things could be looking a little bit different. But then again, Valorant, you know, we've come a long way, like we've mentioned before. A lot of updates, and now I think Breach is such a strong agent in the current meta.
Yeah,
It's almost like if you don't have a Breach,
you lose.
something like that.
Maybe
not.
Not to that extent, but Breach is like the meta you currently get to see is you either have one Sentinel, you know, one Initiator, which is a Breach or a Sky, and then a couple of Duelists, and then controllers, which is Smokes. So that's what we currently see right now. And then we have Intel Gathering, which is either Cypher or the Sova. It all depends on how you want to play and how your team, what kind of like composition you want your team to have, you know.
Absolutely.
So and right now, due to the buff as well, Breach has a 2-second flash, and in terms of like the fastest flashes that we have currently right now is this game. I think Breach is probably like the fastest. It's really hard to just turn your mouse 180 to, you know,
dodge
or like 90 degrees to the right or the left to dodge those flashes. It's one of the hardest.
Definitely one of the. I mean, you have to have inhuman reactions and able to be able to do that. Which is why I say I think Breach is such a strong agent in this current meta. I mean, the fact that not only are they 2-second flashes, you got 3 of them. And to top it off, the Rolling Thunder, it's such a big game-changing ultimate. And there are teams that also, you know, they don't even opt for a Breach possibly. They just go for a triple duelist composition, and that has worked out for several teams, I think.
Yeah, I think the triple duelist composition was an experiment, and I think it worked out really well. And at that point of time, people didn't really know how to play against that type of composition because, you know, it catches people off guard. Like, whoa, what happened? Why do we have like a triple duelist composition? What are you gonna do? And blah 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 blah.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who think, you know, oh, triple duelist, you're playing Spike Rush, like what's going on here? But at the same time,
I still remember how surprised people were with the triple duelist composition that TSM actually brought out. They were like, wow, so cool. And then I remember like playing ranked, and everyone started playing triple duelist as well.
Oh, look at that.
Just to know that we're gonna lose.
Well, this time though, we only have 2 duelists here. And it looks like Yale will just come in with a single refrag. Gets the trade, but once more, Lixotl, the lurks. She does such a good job. Tries to go for the second headshot, but Yale will shut her down. So looking back at a 3v2, I think.
It's also interesting how that Dia did not take any damage at all throughout all that. Still 50-100.
Yeah.
Revealing area.
But they definitely did not expect Lixotl to be lurking over by the catwalk. So right now, looks like Affinity are just going to try to make their... Ooh, Omelette! Able to catch Catherine off.
Catherine was AFK.
Oh, Catherine over by Spawn.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the 2-man push right through B main. Showstopper has been activated.
30 seconds left.
I'm not sure if you ask me, but they will be able to get spiked down.
Now's a great time to do, yeah. Oh, almost got it actually. Could have waited for the teammates though.
Revealing area.
Possibly.
One player remaining.
But they don't even need it.
One player remaining.
Oh, winnable?
Liz Shan. She has her recon bolt now. Looking for the headshot. PiPi just walks right through. And that's going to be a perfect clutch play from Liz Shan.
Very confident there from this Chan. It's going to be 60-11. Economy-wise as well. Still, yeah, finally. I think this is the first time.
TiAMAT are a little bit broke.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just have to say, I mean, Liz Shan, you know, just registering information that quickly, peeking out on the left side, seeing that, okay, PiPi's not over by the stairs. She must be somewhere behind the box, or she's pushing through. So I'm just going to position my crosser perfectly, waiting for her to walk and appear. And that's exactly how she played it, very confidently.
Wow.
Showing us what a queen she is. Makes it to 6-11. Now PiPi going with an aggressive peek. Gets the early intel. just sounds it out off to her teammates, but Mayuri comes back, peeks it once more, gets a frag. Mackenzie comes in with another headshot. Now TiAMAT not looking so pretty anymore.
Yeah, I want to remind people that this is a 4v5 as well.
Oh yeah. Affinity showing, you know, this is why they've been making it into playoffs time and time after again. They have that experience. They are great at the game, but Luxado just a little bit better. 6 points of health remaining though. Fade out the shot, but yeah, just comes in, cutting them off at the rotate. Now they know where Chidori is, and it's just going to be a matter of taking the firefights.
So it's going to be a 2v1 right now. Chidori still is pretty healthy, and I feel like in this kind of situations, definitely can do it because Killjoy is really low as well.
She has her other Shuri and everything along with it.
Revealing area.
Now they knows when it's on long.
Oh. And that's just well played from Liz Chan once more. It's the positioning over by Hell, which is so hard to deal with if you're dropping over from Heaven.
And also at the same time, in these kind of situations, I feel like they should just play a little bit safer and play for the retakes. They know that they have a breach cell, like any anchor or whatever, right? They don't have a sentinel. They don't have anyone that could slow their pushes except for Omelette. So what they can do is, especially for Moonstar, he needs to play a little bit, you know, less aggressive, wait for the teammates, and then push together as a team. Even Omelette as well earlier on, where
Revealing area.
Over by B side, yeah.
Yeah, Chidori clutched that out. Could have definitely played that better.
And now looks like Mayuri once more with the early round aggression, finds 2 kills. 20 points of health remaining, but she has earned her lockdown.
Out of charges.
Oh! Whoa! What?
What a nice flick. Her crosshair wasn't well placed, but she just flicked on over onto Luxado's head. Here comes the lockdown. Picks up an alt orb in the meantime. Now they should be making their way in. Get the spike down. They need to do it quickly. If not, look at the other side. I think that's PiPi or Omelette. They should be making their way in with their retake. This time, gonna go with a full 2v2 off your feet, as well as the run it back. Mayuri though with the spray down. And now Omelette is the last one left alive. This could be a full ace from Mayuri, or even a 6K. She gets it.
What is going on? Wow. Exceptional play they're coming from Mayuri.
They just lined up in front of her.
Yeah.
And this is where TiAMAT, they're starting to lose that momentum. They're starting to kind of lose that confidence. Oh gosh, we're getting fragged out by Mayuri. We're getting fragged out by Mackenzie. And how are we going to deal with this? They're starting to play a little bit more slower than we saw earlier on in the first half.
Yeah.
This time, though, they will be able to full buy back into this round, so once more, it actually is Affinity on the ropes because TiAMAT, they're only 2 rounds away from victory. A single mistake and all of a sudden it could be a do-or-die situation.
They do have the Hunter's Fury at least from Liz Chan, and along with Mikasa as well, the Empress. Well, on the other side, they still have the Hunter's Fury, and they have the Showstopper as well. So this should technically, in terms of resources alone, it should be TiAMAT's.
In terms of resources, should technically, but that was a very nice play over by Mayuri as well. Killjoy turret activated to pick up the alt orb. Slowly building back towards the lockdown, but this is Mikasa just walking through, finds 2 headshots. And all of a sudden, TiAMAT, what are they gonna do? Look at this. They have the site all to themselves. And TiAMAT coming in slowly with the rotates. Gonna find Mayuri though.
This play right here, Lizzo has been clutching a lot of rounds on attack, but defense not doing very well. Does have a smoke though, should definitely smoke A main.
Look at Luxotto. She's just slicing the pie.
Oh yeah, the
trying
bomb
to
has
find
yet
a
to be
single
planted.
shot. Oh, it is yet to be planted.
30
Yeah.
seconds
It's
left.
over in McCasey's hands, and looks like she's going to actually collide over into Luxotto, who finds a headshot on Liz Chan. And all of a sudden, this is all of the momentum lost from Affinity. What is she going to do? McCasey has to make a play here.
Oh!
Oh, that flick! Look at the
10
flick of
seconds
that
left.
What
wrist.
is going on in this match? This is insane. I definitely get a free kill here as well.
One enemy
Oh.
standing.
McCasey, why did
Yo.
they plant the spike down over by A?
Not
Match
really sure.
point.
I think what happened was they forgot to pick the bomb.
Oh
up,
my.
Maybe. I think that was maybe what happened. I'm not really sure what happened, but my goodness, that was crazy.
That,
Yeah. This
yeah.
Yeah. They just left the spike near base. Yeah.
That absolutely
game.
should not have happened. An oversight on the side of Affinity Esports costs them the round.
But at least economy-wise, they are still pretty good so far.
Fairly decent, but that's the thing. This is match point. A single mistake, and not to mention that they are 4v5 after all. Every single frag counts. So early paint shells, and this signals to Luxotto that she knows someone is over by the link. She tries to get it, does manage to get Liz Chan though, and here comes Omelette with a refrag. And all of a sudden it's a 1v4 scenario. Not looking good at all. Yeah, the last one alive. She has a showstopper though. Still fairly possible. Just gonna walk right into
One
Pai
enemy
Pai,
remaining.
and that's gonna be Pai Pai clutching it out for her team. Last one remaining is Catherine, who is unfortunately facing technical
Defenders
issues.
win.
So
Job's done.
this is TiAMAT
Stay up.
walking right through into tomorrow's playoffs.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the upper bracket finals.
Still have the lower bracket finals.
Yeah, we still have the low brackets finals to be played straight after this. It is going to be Affinity Esports, I do believe it's versus
Portugal.
Portugal versus Affinity Esports. So you don't want to miss the last match we have on stream today, so do stay tuned.